Well, hello, everybody. This is Dr. Troy Dukowitz of the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big-ass results in your life and business. Today's topic is this: keep it simple. So, as you know, over the course of the last few podcasts, I have had a tendency to bring up my beloved St. Louis Blues. And as of you hearing this recording, I have no idea. This had to come out of me today. So this is actually being recorded on a Wednesday. They actually play on a Thursday. So I have no idea what the outcome is when you hear this on Friday. But what I can tell you is that what I am going to share with you has come about in both interviews, meaning that when the Blues have won the game, this particular topic has come up amongst most Blues players when they talk about how they won. And when the Boston Bruins have won the game, this same conversation has come up amongst their players as to how they won. So the beauty of this is that I'm pretty certain that come Friday, whoever wins, let's go Blues, whoever wins, this will still be a conversation that they are having. And here's what it is. Now, I love to watch post-game interviews. I absolutely love to hear the mindsets of the athletes when it comes to them winning a game. And this about a couple days ago, the St. Louis Blues had won the fourth game in the best-of-7 series for the Stanley Cup playoffs. And as they were interviewing players, this common comment kept coming up. What was it that you did tonight that allowed you and put you in the position to win? And each player said this: we just kept it simple and went back to our game. And there are other derivatives of this, but the word simple continually came up. We just had to keep it simple and play our game. We just had to keep it simple and play our game. And so I come to you today with this message of where is it in your life that you're making things too difficult? Where literally, and I've seen this even watching sports, where you can actually tell that somebody's trying too hard. Like they're actually putting so much pressure on themselves and they're trying so hard that they're not getting the result they want, and then they get frustrated. And frustration does not lead to better energy. It does not lead to better focus. It definitely does not lead to better results. But yet when we take a breath and we reset ourselves and we refocus ourselves and essentially get back to the basics, keep it simple. And when we keep it simple, it presents an opportunity for us to continue to push through to get what it is that we want. So the question I have for you today is, no pun intended, the question I have for you today is very simple. Where in your life, across body, being, balance, and business, are you making things way harder on yourself than they need to be? I think of this, I had a conversation with a client literally just a few hours ago, and we were talking about exercise. And he said, man, I just can't seem to do it. I just want to exercise 3 days a week. I just want to exercise 3 days a week, and I can't seem to get 3 days a week in. Some weeks it's hit and miss. I might get 1 or 2. Other days I'm there all 3. I can't figure out what it is. And I said, well, let me ask you this. What are you doing at home? And he kind of looked at me. Yes, we were on a Zoom call. He kind of looked at me like, well, what do you mean, what am I doing at home? I said, well, what are you doing at home? Because I know what I've done is that years ago, I stopped going to the gym because I wanted to work out at home. It was taking time to drive there. It took time to get ready there. It took time to work out because people wanted to talk to you. Then it took time to drive back home. And it might be an hour, 2 hours, 2.5 hours later. Whereas nowadays, I get to take that long, wonderful walk downstairs, but I'm in my gym. And I've literally set myself up that I can do anything I want to do to train at my home. And so I asked him, what could you be doing at home? And as the conversation continued, you could see the energy shifting in this phone call, or in this Zoom call. And you could see him kind of sitting up a little taller. And you can see the realization of like, man, it's so simple. Like, I know this. Why do I make it so hard on myself? I don't have to just go to the gym to get 3 workouts in a week. I can work out in the comfort of my home. And so where in your life, across body, being, balance, and business, are you making things way too difficult? And you need to just simplify. Maybe it is in your health. Maybe you're getting all crazy with some eating program when realistically, like, just cut back on some basics. Stop eating sugar, remove some gluten, maybe stop dairy, and like proceed. And I don't know, like, you know, I don't know what it is for you, but like you can make it very simple right off the bat. Maybe in your spirituality, because you want to meditate, and you're like, oh, I can't figure out why I can't meditate for 10 or 15 minutes. So try 2. Maybe in your relationship, you're trying way too hard to connect with your spouse or significant other. Like you're just really overdoing it. And they know it, and it's not connecting with them, and you kind of know it, and it's not connecting with you. It's like, man, just take a deep breath. Keep it simple. What's one thing that you can do today to display a level of kindness or gratitude to the people you love? And maybe in your business, you get all worked up about all these things. Funnels, that's the big conversation now. Funnels, everybody has to have a funnel. And you go opt in and you're going to get another email about X and another email about Y and another email about Z. And it's like, but yet there's something to be said about our ability to just connect with people, to just reach out and connect with people. You don't have to have a fancy funnel. Does it help? Sure, it might help in generating leads. I mean, not even sure it might. It does help in generating leads. But if you're frustrated in business and you're not getting the results that you want, stop making it so damn difficult and just keep it simple and build yourself into those more, quote unquote, advanced levels of marketing. But by keeping it simple, you allow your true self to come forward. You relieve stress. You relieve anxiety. You increase certainty and confidence. And when certainty and confidence grows, so do your results. So look, that's all I've got for you here today. As always, I'm going to say, if you haven't, please head on over to iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher, and make sure you go ahead and rate and review the podcast. And equally as always, head on over to commitandgo.com. Check it out, baby. Commitandgo.com. It'll tell you a little bit about me, about my coaching, about programs that we run. And hey, if you just want to chat, you got a question about something, shoot me an email, drtroy, DRTROY, @commitandgo.com. That's all I've got for you here today. This has been the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big ass results in your life and business. We'll hear you next time. Bye-bye.